Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another video. This time, Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. Is it still worth playing? So, after the failure of Dragon Age Veilguard, there's no multiplayer attached to that. I decided to revisit the multiplayer in Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't want to speak too much on the single player game. I mean, I didn't like it too much at first, but after seeing Veilguard, oh man, Inquisition is so much better than whatever they did in Veilguard. So play that game. If play the single player if you enjoy that type of thing. In terms of the multiplayer, now first, what type of game is this? This is a unique style of multiplayer game. They don't make this kind of game anymore. I don't think. I mean, there's like Path of Exile. There's Diablo, with like the never-ending grind, and this is kind of one of those games where you're just grinding continuously. What you do is, so you have 17 characters, something along the lines of 6 warriors, 6 mages, and 5 rogues. I may have the numbers mixed up, but that's generally what you have in this game. And what you're trying to do is, you have a party of 4, and you try to advance, 5 different zones. The 5th zone has, a large density of monsters and a boss. And, basically try to complete as much as you can. And then, wherever you're defeated, or if you win, you come back with EXP and gold. And, you could use the gold to buy chests, which they have over here. You definitely want to go for the superb requisitions, because this gives you the better chance of better equipment. And you upgrade your characters. Where do you show that? So you use the ability tree. The characters go up to 20. Sorry about that. Characters start at 1, they go to 20, and then you could promote them for a stat increase. If you can see below, there's Constitution, Willpower, and Cunning. Constitution gives you a slight HP boost and also a melee defense boost. Willpower gives you a slight magic defense boost, and more damage, just straight across all classes. And Cunning gives you more critical chance and range defense. So you just keep playing, keep upgrading. Also, there's like a loot table. If you could see next to my sirnightw 310, that 310 is essentially my loot score. They call it prestige, which they use on leaderboards, but essentially it's like a loot score, and there's like levels to it, and as you increase your levels you can get better equipment. So I've recently gotten a level 26 item. I think the item levels go up to 27. So you just keep grinding away, opening chests. So yeah, there's chests in the levels too, which require either a mage, a warrior, or a rogue to open. And so you ideally want a party of covering at least the 3 different classes, and the 4th could be whatever you want. And then you're basically just trying to get better equipment, upgrade your characters, try different ability combinations. I enjoy this type of game. I'm not trying to get on the leaderboard. Like if you see you see I'm 310, and I've grinded. Let's see if there's a way I could show you. I think if you look into general, you can see how much gold I've accumulated. So I've accumulated 214,000 gold while I've played this game. And generally in each mission, if you complete it all the way through, interestingly, I've noticed starting. So I'll just show you really quick. There's there's routine difficulty, which is the initial difficulty. There's threatening, perilous, nightmare, and they added heartbreaker at some point at the end of the life of this game. Interestingly, all difficulties give about the same amount of gold. I mean, you know, perilous, nightmare, which are the harder difficulties, which most of the advanced players go for. They give a little more gold, like in the fields. For example, when you find a gold vase in routine, maybe you'll get like 19 gold, but in perilous, that same vase would give you 30 to 40 gold. That's probably overestimating. 20, 25-ish gold. So, you know, really, at the end of a routine mission, you'll get anywhere between, I don't know, 700 to 900 gold. And threatening, you'll get anywhere between, you know, like 750 to 1100 gold, and then it just keeps going up from there. So generally, you're getting around 1,000 gold a mission. That's just a long-winded way of saying that. So I've put in about, I'd say, 40 to 60 hours into this multiplayer, and I'm finally getting, you know, cracking into the upper part of the game, because I could do perilous missions without too much trouble on stronger characters, and I can attempt nightmare. I don't really do that well. If there's others, you know, playing, I could attempt nightmare, but it's not really a thing I can do. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify, this game is fun, but with a group. Solo, so let's say my prestige score was 0 and I was starting this game from scratch. This game is almost literally impossible. This game is not soloable unless you've been playing this game for a long time. And a long time, I'm saying 100 hours. Like, I can solo at this point. I could solo with most characters in the easiest difficulty, which is routine. So out of the 17 characters, probably 15 of them I could solo routine up until like the last zone or so. Maybe, you know, maybe I can't beat the boss in the last zone, but, you know, probably 15 out of 17 characters. Just, you know, there's a few with really low defense, which is the virtuoso and I don't know, like, and then, you know, they don't have a way to protect themselves. Like the elementalist doesn't get barrier until later on. So yeah, there's a few characters, or in the archer, they don't have a way to basically defend themselves until later skill levels. A survivability skill is what I meant to say. So it is fun, but only with the group. I mean, if you're trying to solo this multiplayer and grind it out, it's, I mean, you could try. You could literally just play routine until you die, and then, you know, just keep, you know, getting EXP, because the EXP you get is by the number of monsters you kill. It's not like by zone that you complete. You actually just get EXP by the monsters. So you could potentially just, you know, hit your head against the wall and just keep trying to break through and grind by yourself, but it's not recommended. 100% not recommended. Not recommended. You just be spending too much time trying to do it on your own. There are a few classes initially that you could attempt to solo with. I might make another separate video on that, but I'll just quickly go through it. The Legionnaire has super high defense, so they could definitely, you know, this is a good character to start with. Katari is a great character to start with. They have decent defense, and you can knock down enemies. And they also generate guard, which is like an armor mechanic. Obviously, assassins have stealth, so that's a possibility. But early on, they're kind of difficult to use. They kind of kick in Because you know, once you get out of stealth, it's hard to get back into stealth unless you have a passive that they do have in the tree, that will allow you to get back into stealth on a kill. Let me see if I can show that to you. Here. Killing a target removes any cooldown on stealth. So you have to get all the way down the tree here to fully utilize this this class. Anyway, another good class to start with is Keeper, because they start with Barrier, and Barrier is a great defensive tool, as you know if you've played the single player of this game. Another good class is Alchemist, because they have an offensive tool and a defensive tool in the stealth and the elemental mines. Keep trying to exit. Another Reaver is a great class to solo with, because they have a lifesteal mechanic in their Devour skill, which I believe starts at level 1. Templar's pretty decent, but they don't do much damage. Arcane Warrior, as you know, this is the Night Enchanter if you played single player. Avar's pretty fun, but their defenses are a little lower. So, Duelist is really cool. This is literally Isabella in the game, and they have a unique mechanic where they generate these coins. I'm not going to get too much into it, but basically, you can solo with this character if you know, if you have fast reflexes and you want to hit you butt your head against the wall, you could do it. Silent Sister is a great character to solo with, and Cerebus, if you're playing on a team, is one of the best support characters, as well as the Virtuoso. But anyway, I was kind of getting off track. That you need a team to play this game. That is one of the downsides to this, but there are still people playing this game, as you can see by the prestige board. You know, I have 300 prestige points, and there's people literally with thousands and even tens of thousands of prestige points. People have been playing this game for years and continue to play this game. I've seen this guy many times, Dukes of Greece. I've seen this guy, Krololo. Who else still plays that I see randomly online? So, interestingly, I don't see the top guy leader playing anymore. And I've seen this Serenity in the like online in the message boards years ago, but I don't see him playing either. So I don't think the top numbers play anymore, but there's a lot. There's a lot in the. I think I've seen. I think like there's players like 20 and below who are still playing. I've seen this player many times before, Indra. But yeah, anyway, basically the game is still somewhat active. I mean, are you gonna find a routine match every night? I don't know. Are you gonna find a threatening? That's where I play. The second difficulty, probably. There's a few people that play the difficulty. Perilous is actually where all of the high level players play, because it's easier to do a level 1 character in Perilous than in Nightmare. I don't really think high level players play much Nightmare, because Nightmare has just so many monsters in there. But you know, if the characters are strong enough, they will do it. Anyway, I'm getting a little off topic here, but yeah, this game is fun. Let me show you some gameplay. I guess that would help to that would help you to make that decision, right? So let me show you some gameplay. Let me get into threatening. Let me show off Isabella a little bit. And unfortunately, no one's playing this difficulty right now, but yeah, let's just get into the game. It's just Dragon Age.
More trouble in the Dales. Our best agents are en route to restore some semblance of order. I cannot tell you what they will face.
And
I pray the
I just want to say, you only really see the full, you know, interaction, you know, the fun of this game when you're playing multiplayer as well, because you could combo different abilities, and trying to solo combo abilities is possible, but not as effective as like a cross-class combo. There's different videos on YouTube about spell combos in Dragon Age Inquisition, if you wanted to take a look at that. But basically, I could make a primer detonator combo, but this guy has a shield.
That's a sight, isn't it?
Keeps blocking my, so I have to wait for him to attack. So yeah, as you can see, she has a coin mechanic. See, I mark them, then I use one of my other abilities to gather these coins, which give me some protection from damage, and I am about to die. That shield guy was really messing me up. Oh, somebody. That is the gist.
Look! Here.
That's a sight, isn't it?
Did anyone try that ham they had at camp yesterday?
Did you? Did you get hammered?
Wow.
That's a sight, isn't it?
But yeah, that is the gist. You get to heal up over here, and then on to the next one.
Our scouts have learnt of some allies in need, trapped and cornered by our enemies.
I'm saved. Thank the Maker. I thought myself dead for sure. They must still be out there. I can't leave if they're still out there. I can't hold them off!
Look!
Well, slap my arse and call me on front.
It is done.
If you ever play this game, archers are the bane of your existence. This healing is so limited in this game. They just kind of pick off your health.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me today. I think it's safe to make my way out now. Maker guide you in this dreadful place.
Did anyone try that
And
ham they had at
praise
camp
the
yesterday?
Inquisition.
Did you? Did you get hammered?
Oh boy.
I can do this. Remarkable.
Then each zone gets a little more difficult.
That's a sight, isn't it?
Look!
Oh my. Who's next? Oh my.
We've received word of a terrible threat to our interests. This person must be eliminated.
Let us find our target before it finds us.
We're making good time.
Look!
Oh, don't you just hate creaky tumblers? Oh my.
Truly astounding. You cannot stand them down.
activate with quicker. Over there! Time to get the knives out!
I am.
I am smiling behind my mask. Everyone ready? Everyone looks ready.
I stand ready. Did anyone try that ham they had at camp yesterday?
Did you? Did you get hammered? Oh my. I'm impressed. Then on me. Oh!
Okay.
I will.
Oh, stay away from her.
We stand as one!
Some more coins.
This isn't so hard.
I am in awe.
Where is...
This is going to. Oh!
Nice.
We'll have to add this to the Inquisition's tally of minor miracles.
Okay. And those are the spoils. Nice. GG fellas, I gotta drop off. But yeah, I was shocked to even find people playing this game. That is, yeah, I'll level this out a little later. That is basically it. That is Dragon Age multiplayer in 2025. I'm shocked people joined my game in the middle of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. If you enjoy Dragon Age multiplayer, add me on PSN. My PSN is sirnightw. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.